Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Focus on truly masculine men. Now, ladies, this is very key. Y'all got to start focusing on truly masculine men. Believe it or not, y'all don't. Y'all don't. Not in this culture, anyway. Not in this culture, because what's presented as masculine might not necessarily be. What's presented as masculine at best is a cultural map. You know, when you focus on how much money the man is making, that don't mean he's masculine. Let me be clear. When you focus in on how much he's making, or you know what his status is, that's not truly masculine. That's a status. You know, because I've known some women, they've gotten that man who, he got the money, he got the status and shit, but he wasn't truly masculine. Understand something. That masculinity needs to be something that's intangible, that reflects itself in his conscious actions. Now, people who follow me know I've talked about the house of the man. Now, ladies, when you're dealing with that man, you need to ask 4 questions. Is he doing at least one of these 4 things, right? Is he naturally protective of you? Because one thing with masculine energy, it wants to protect that which is associated with it. A man, true man, will always be protective of a woman in his environment. Who is in his boundary, rather, right? That's a truly masculine man. And you don't have to force him to do it. He'll do it naturally, right? Is that man a logical, rational thinker? You know? Is he at least that? You know, because when men, we're not supposed to have emotion in how we do stuff, because we're warriors. We're supposed to protect. We can't be emotional about protecting, and we can't be emotional about how we go through life. We got to see the real path. It can't be affected by emotion. Yes, we do have our emotion, and I'm going to get to it, but can he stay cool and calm? Can he think about something? If a problem comes, can he effectively think about something, right? And then, is he a hunter? Is he the type of guy willing to go out and do what he got to do to protect, not just to protect, but to make sure that you're fed, that you're taken care of, Because think about why he's hunting. Think about it. When you pregnant, you had that baby, right? You can't really do much. You got to care for that baby. Is that type of guy who's going to make sure that's taken care of, right? He's going to take care of you. He's going to make sure, you had that place and everything, right? Is he doing that? And then if he's like at that point where he's going to make love to you, well, he's going to accept you. He's going to make you feel comfortable. See, sex is deeper than just pleasure. Sex can actually heal you, right? Is he at least going to make love to you correctly? He's going to make you feel good and everything, right? But see, what happens out here because of the culture and everything, a lot of women go for some artificial thing. Now, just because, like they'll say, well, I want that guy with that money. That don't mean he's going to spend it on you. In fact, that's a game that men can use. It's a game I've actually told men. You got some men, they might use that money as a bait, but you ain't getting none of it. And they don't have a thing about taking care of you. They don't want to protect you. He might be just as emotional. He might have all that artificial stuff and just as emotional. Or even the thing with, here's the thing. Because I know a lot of women, I know y'all caught up just as much in looks as men are. Let's just be real. Don't play with it. I mean, that's why I tell guys, hey, at least get themselves together looking physically. But no matter how good they look, that don't mean they're masculine. Truly masculine. Because here's the thing about physical appearance. It's a passive thing. It's like a rose or any type of flower or a nice looking tree, anything. It's just sitting there. It don't mean it's masculine. Because one thing about masculine energy is assertive. It does stuff. And see, sometimes, like, the only way a man can show in his look that he's masculine is if he consciously created his look. That's a sign of it. But then, you get some women, let's be real. Some of y'all just want that pretty boy. Y'all want that guy who was just born that way. Some of y'all, not all of you. But some of y'all just want it. But he ain't doing anything for it. That don't make him masculine. And indeed, sometimes the truly masculine man, he might not, by society standards, look it. Okay, like you see the protective man, right? You may not see it until something go down. But something got to go down first, so you might not see. He might be nice, peaceful, calm, but you won't know the protective aspect until something happens. And, you want to go through life with the minimal things happening. When there's danger or something, you don't want to be facing that. You might not see it. But indeed, when you do see it, you see he is a protector. I've known some women, they got with some guy, they didn't think much of him until he had to stand up for something. All right? But he don't look a certain way. The warrior in a man don't look a certain way. In fact, they might look like the most peaceful type of dudes. In fact, true warriors, they kind of humble. They avoid conflict. But when it come down to it, you start something with them, they finish it. Or the thinker, you can't really see if a man can think or is logical. At best, and I'm saying at best, maybe you can see his actions and recognize the pattern there. But then a lot of women, what y'all do? Y'all reject a man if he don't look a certain way. You can't see his brain. You can't see it operate. Now, I bet you can see a mask. He might wear the mask of an intellectual or something, but you don't know until you see the results of his actions if he really is. And you would have to get to know him, but a lot of times you don't get to know him because you don't get past the mask. You don't get past the outer surface. Or the hunter. Some of the hardest working men, right, might not look like it. You might have a guy who's a blue collar man, works with his hands or something. But then a lot of women, you want that guy who look like a certain corporate executive, even though the blue collar guy might have $1 million business. He might do something that seem on the surface simple, like cutting grass. But you don't realize he got a whole fleet of trucks, 200, couple hundred employees and stuff, and they taking care of grass and landscapes and stuff for like multiple apartment buildings, professional places, there, all of that. Maybe even some parks or something, right? But you don't necessarily see that, right? And you can't really tell if a man can really, you can get an idea and you can think a man can really make love to you or something. You can think it and your imagination can tell you that. But some of the guys who I've known women who said they got with some guy and the guy didn't look like all of that, but tore him up. Had him hollering and everything. So my thing is focus on that real masculinity. Now, here's the problem though. Because I understand it's hard to get to know a guy and you're on the surface. But if you start focusing on it, I'm going to hit you with some metaphysics. If your mind starts focusing on getting with that type of guy, you'll find that subconsciously you'll first start looking for that type of guy. And then you will be open when you actually encounter that type of guy. You'll be more open. And it's all a subliminal thing. But if you got to focus on that. Because once you start focusing on that, then it comes through. Now, I know that's some deep stuff, ain't it? That's some deep stuff, but that's the thing. All of a sudden, you'll be more open to it subliminally. All of a sudden, you'll pick up on the subliminal clues of that type of man. You'll pick up on that he's protective. You'll pick up on that he's a thinker. You'll pick up on that he's a hunter. You'll pick up on that he's a lover. And y'all do it anyway. Some of y'all don't realize it. But you got to focus on it first. Too many women focus on the superficial aspects of stuff. And that asking the question, like he got to look a certain way, like physically, or he got to wear clothes a certain way and do things a certain way. And these women get messed up every time. Meanwhile, the guy who can do all that stuff that they deep down want might not look like he can, but he does it. So anyway, I want y'all to think on that, ladies, all right? The main thing you got to do is focus on a truly masculine man. So anyway, that's all I got for now. Get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.